Good morning, boys and girls. This is lesson 12 homework, page 59. Make sure you are turning to page 59 in your homework. So the first question asks you to choose the reasonable product for each expression. So product means the answer to a multiplication problem. So that's what we're looking for. We're going to look for the answer to a multiplication problem. It asks you to explain your thinking in the spaces below using words, pictures, or numbers. We're not really going to do that. We're just going to show our work by using the standard algorithm. Whenever I use a standard algorithm, I like to make sure I draw lines so that my place value is in the correct place. So we're going to multiply. 3 times 1 is equal to 3, and 3 times 2 is equal to 6. I'm going to move my decimal over once, just like my problem. I'm going to do the same thing to my answer. And the reason being is you're multiplying 21 tenths times 3. And 21 tenths times 3 is going to give you 63 tenths. And this is 63 tenths. So now I'm going to circle the correct answer, which is this one right here. 63 tenths. Now the next problem I have is 4 and 27 hundredths times 6. So I'm going to draw my lines and I'm going to multiply. 7 times 6 is equal to 42. 6 times 2 is equal to 12. 12 plus 4 is equal to 18. Oh, sorry, not 18, 16. 12 plus 4 is equal to 16. Sorry about that. Now, 6 times 4 is 24, plus 1 is equal to 25. I'm going to move my decimal over twice, and over here I'm going to move my decimal over twice. And the reason being is because when you are multiplying 4 and 27 hundredths, you're multiplying in your hundredths place. So that means that you need to make sure you have a number that is in your hundredths place. And in this case, it is the 2. Okay? So I have 25 and 62 hundredths, and this one would be my correct answer. Now I'm moving to problem C. For problem C, I'm going to make sure all of my numbers are lined up correctly. I'm drawing lines so it's easier to know that only one number goes in each place. 7 times 3 is equal to 21. 7 times 5 is equal to 35. 35 plus 2 is equal to 37. 7 times 0 is equal to 0, plus 3 is 3. 6 times 7 is equal to 42. I'm going to move my decimal over 1, 2, 3 times. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 times. What I do to the decimal number, I need to do to the same thing to my decimal answer. So I have 42 and 371 thousandths. Now, I'm going to move on to problem D. For problem D, they asked me to multiply. So I'm multiplying 4 and 82 hundredths times 9. 9 times 2 is equal to 18. 9 times 8 is equal to 17. 9 times 8 is equal to 72. 72 plus 1 is equal to 73. 9 times 4 is equal to 36. 36 plus 7 is equal to 43. Okay, I'm going to move my decimal over 2 times, and same thing right here. What I do to my decimal or my problem, I need to do to my answer as well. So I get 43 and 38 hundredths. Okay, now I'm going to turn the page. For this problem right here, they say right here, Yi Ting weighs 8.3 kilograms. Her older brother is 4 times as heavy as Yi Ting. How much does her older brother weigh in kilograms? So all I'm doing is I'm multiplying 8 and 3 tenths times 4. I'm going to make sure that I draw lines so that I can separate it and make sure everything is in the correct place. 4 times 3 is equal to 12. Carry the 1, bring down the 2. 4 times 8 is equal to 32. 32 plus 1 is equal to 33. I'm going to make sure I bring my decimal over once, just like in my problem, I'm doing that to my answer. So my answer is her older brother weighs 33 and 2/10 kilograms, sorry. Kilometers is when you measure something, so kilograms. Now, for number 3, it says here that Tim is painting his storage shed. He buys 4 gallons of white paint and 3 gallons of blue paint. Each gallon of white paint costs $15.72, and each gallon of blue paint is $21.87. How much will Tim spend in all the paint? So first thing I want to do is I need to figure out how much blue paint there is, or white paint. So the first one, each gallon of white paint, so this one is going to be white. And this one is going to be blue paint. Now I'm going to multiply. So I multiply $15.72 times how many gallons? 4 gallons, because it says here he buys 4 gallons of white paint. So now I'm going to multiply. 4 times 2 is equal to 8. I'm going to draw my lines. If you have a pencil, it's a good idea as well. This one is supposed to be a plus sign. So 4 times 2 is equal to 8. 4 times 7 is 28. 4 times 5 is 20, plus 2 is 22. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 2 is equal to 6. I'm going to move my decimal over 2 times, so I get $62.88. Now I'm going to figure out how much is blue paint. 7 times 3 is 21. 3 times 8 is 24, plus 2 is 26. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 2 is equal to 5, and 3 times 2 is equal to 6. Okay, and move your decimal over twice. So now I'm going to add those numbers together to figure out how much did he spend in all. 8 plus 1 is equal to 9. 8 plus 6 is equal to 13. Bring down my decimal. 5 plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 8, and 6 plus 2 is equal to 12. So he spent $128.39. Wow. Oh, I just realized this one is a 4. $128.49. Okay. Now the last problem, it says right here that ribbon is sold at 3 yards for $6.33. Jackie bought 24 yards of ribbon for a project. How much did she pay? So we know that for 3 yards, it's equal to $6.33. Okay, but I know that she bought 24 yards. And 24 yards, right, divided by 3 is going to give you 8. So this number 8 is where I am getting this number 8 from. So now I'm going to multiply. 8 times 3 is equal to 24. Because we know, just in case you didn't remember, we know that, let's see. We know we're dividing it because she needs 24 yards, and that's why we're divided by 3 in order to figure out how much. And it's going to be times 8. So 8 times 3 is equal to 24, plus 2 is 26. 8 times 6 is 48, plus 2 is 50. Now make sure I move my decimal over twice, and I get $50.64. So how much did she pay? She paid $50.64. Okay, and that is all for today. Let me know if you're still having problems with the standard algorithm, you're having a hard time multiplying, so that I can definitely help you with that. Okay?